Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We're up and running then. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Saviola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. And he's taking no chances there. Gives it back. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Cruyff. Rijkaard does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi threads one in. Shevchenko receives it. Royce against the crossbar, and again he's scored.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cruyff in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shevchenko absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is a promising build-up.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Tries to pass it through. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cafu.
Lyon definitely have the...
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Yaya Toure. Ferry. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. It's a good spell of possession, this. He has found the way through. And the shot! And that has been knocked clear. And Messi! Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Adams. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's played forward. No way through. And he's picked it up out wide.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Makalele. Here's Roberto Carlos. Zanetti. And it's Thuram. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Rijkaard. And it's Guti. And here's Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Royce providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Lyon are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Schneider. Goes for a shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Messi! And he's heaved it away. And here's Saviola. And there's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Saviola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. And this is Yaya Toure. Has to go back here. And a chance! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution. And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they should in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Shevchenko! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Yaya Toure. That's Thuram. Yaya Toure. And it's Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. Schneider has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Dunk. Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. Makalele. It's Schneider, driving forward. Lyon can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Xabi Alonso with the slight tackle there. Berry. Makaleli. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. And here's Saviola.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cafu. Adams. Dunk. Now it's Shevchenko. Xabi Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's a key interception. Adams. Rijkaard. Dunk. And it's Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in. He is through here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nicely shaped ball. And the finish! Brilliant from Shevchenko! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Saviola. El dorsal 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Lyon go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Costa Curta, and he's forced to go back. Adams. Rijkaard. Guti. Costa Curta. Ibrahimovic towering forward here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's very neat. That's going across. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Costa Curta. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Could be danger here. This could be their final throw of the dice. Barcelona have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. And that's it. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite... Nedved! He's done very well to get to that.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. He's looking unstoppable. Gattuso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked away. Great vision. Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. Vieira. That is good alertness. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Spread to the right. No goals as yet. Bellingham. He's having a shot! Now there's a terrific hit. Cafu. Collar is onto it in a flash. McManaman. That is good progress on the left. Tries to pass it through. And they are prompt with their pressing. Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. Threads one in. Played out towards the right wing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And he's running through. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 26 minutes,
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Makaleli. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Makaleli. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's picked it up out wide. Yaya Toure. Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Makaleli. Looking tidy in possession here. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Distributed tidily. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Lovely pass, but can he get... And Hullet! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Chance, surely! Well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Passing nice and neat. Koundé. And now the breakaway. Now it's Nedved. And that has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Gea is there to clear. Oh, strongly challenged there. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Israel, number 6.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Nedved. Coming on the field, number
It's
20,
McManaman.
Eto.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Vieira.
Israel definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Messi. And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Israel have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi gets a good foot in there. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Delivers with wit.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Makaleli. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And Ferri. And it's Zanetti. Oh, good spread. Oh, can he get onto this? For Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cafu calmly anticipates. Israel do have a chance to counter here. Looking to play him in. Messi, chance for a shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're back in front!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Israel, number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field is number 25, Mbappe.
Zanetti.
Substitution in progress.
Cruyff. Makaleli. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zanetti has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's hoisted clear.
Israel really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Hullet, looking for options for movement. And this is Hullet, and he decides to cross it. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Eto'o.
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Brilliantly cut out. Makaleli. Cafu pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That's going wide left. Schneider. He's picked his way through. Cruyff. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Roberto Carlos ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Schneider! It's Makaleli. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He is through here. Schneider finding himself in space.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Schneider, Salah. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Makaleli. Cruyff. Shapes to shoot! And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Attendees, this is a lost
So, Jim,
children's
how do you reflect
announcement.
on what we've
With the
seen?
father of a
Barcelona
boy in a
perfectly
blue
played
hat
the hosts
kindly
and the
make
crowd.
his way to
They
the
set up
information
to
centre.
frustrate and stifle, but they were relentless whenever the opportunity presented itself at the other end. A cracking away day.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.